Hello everyone, Satkeval Sahib. I, Prashant Chauhan. I am working in Param Guru Pathshala English Medium School, Sarsa. Today I will start Chapter 1 of Elements of Accountancy, Standard 12 Commerce, Introduction to Partners. Weightage of this chapter is 4 marks. Section A or B and Section C. Let's start with the introduction. The partnership form is emerged from the capital and managerial limitation of sole proprietorship form. You know that in sole proprietorship, one person starts the business, invests capital, doing the work and enjoys profit at the end of the year. But after completion of 2 or 3 years, he is in need of more capital and more managerials. And if he is not able to fulfill these things, then his business will coming under loss. Or maybe he is not able to compete with his competitors. So to come out from this limitation, partnership firm emerges. Some of the reasons for the emergence of partnership firms are here. The first one. An individual has sufficient funds but don't have or does not have required skill. So simple, one person has fund or capital but he don't have skill. So he is in need of another person who has a skill. Second thing, an individual has required skill but does not have sufficient fund. So simple, one person has skill but he does not have or he don't have any type of the money. So he is in need of one person who has money. Third one, to distribute business risk. If your business is small, risk is also less. But if you want to expand the business, the risk will become high. So at that time, you have to distribute your risk. So these are the 3 common reasons for the emergence of partnership firm. Now moving towards the next one. Why partnership firm? You can easily earn the profit through the sole proprietorship, but why partnership firm? These are the reasons. More than one person, additional capital, skill and managerial ability are required to run a business at a large, or maybe you want to expand your business. So in these circumstances, more than one person together and become the supplement to each other and commence a business, this form of business is known as partnership firm. Right? The simple thing is here, okay, one person can start the business easily with the capital, but if he want to expand his business, he is in need of more than one person. Right? Capital is also required, skill and ability is also required. Next one, meaning and definition of partnership. Section 4 of Indian Partnership Act 1932, it defines partnership is a relationship between the persons who have agreed to share the profit of a business carried on by all or any one of them acting for all. So here in simple words, partnership is a relation between the persons, more than one persons, and that persons agreed with one contract to share the profit. So one person can take the profit and another person will not take. No, that is not possible in the partnership firm. Right? They can share or they will share the profit of business which is carried on by all. If 2 partners are there, they both will carry the business, or one of them may be acting for that all partners. This is a simple definition of partnership. Right? Contract is at the center. Another thing, the person who enters into such relationship are individually called partners. So those who will enter in this particular relationship, they all agreed, right, then they will become partners, individually partner, and collectively the particular partners are known as partnership firm. Once again, persons who enters in this relationship individually known as partners and collectively it is known as partnership firm. Clear? So from this discussion it is very simple. Okay, one person cannot able to run the business alone. If he want to increase or expand his business, there is a need of another person. So two or more persons who are competent to undertake or they want to start the business, they have to come under one contract to earn profit from a legal business. Legal business is a very important thing. It is termed as partnership firm. After completion of these 2 or 3 points regarding the partnership firm, that is meaning and definition and some of the information about the particular reasons, characteristics are required of the partnership. The first one, creation by contract. Partnership emerge through agreement. It is emerged through the one contract. So whenever this contract is there, it should be or it can be in a written or oral form. Most of the cases the written form is desirable and advisable. So if the problems are there in future, easily it can be solved through the written partnership contract. Second point, profit objective. When we start any business, profit is at the center. But here, when partnership firm starts, it is started with the help of the 2 or more person, but after the started they are in the form of earning and also they will distribute the profit. So the distribution of profit or maybe or loss is done among the partner in their predetermined profit and loss proportion. So here profit is not directly given to all the partners, it will be decided in advance, right, and the sharing is also decided in advance. So as per the Partnership Act, profit and loss is distributed in equal proportion if no provision is made in the contract. So 2 partners are there, they will get equal proportion of profit at the end of the year if provisions are not there. We will discuss later on the different points regarding these provisions. Third characteristic, legal business. Partnership firm started easily, but it should be formed to do a legal business. Business must be legal. Some of the things are prohibited in some of the states, so you can't start the business of that illegal thing. Fourth one, agent of each other. The business of partnership firm is run by all partners. Maybe 2 partners are there or 3 partners are there, right? They can start the business, they can run the business together, right? Or sometimes any one of them for all or more than one partner. So one partner can run the business alone. So each partner is an agent of each other, right? Next one, number of partners. As per the section 464 of the Companies Act 2013, that particular act empowers the government to prescribe maximum number of partners in a firm subject to 100. Act empowers to government. And another point, the government has prescribed maximum number of partners in a firm to 50. Right? It is under the rule of 10 as per the Companies Rules 2014. Some of the amendments were made by the companies. So 150. Looking after the particular number of partners, right? As per government, that means that companies give to empowers to government 100 and government empowers to others, that is 50. Next characteristics, unlimited liabilities. It is very important point for the partnership firm. As per this particular Partnership Act 32, partners are responsible to pay business obligations from their personal property when the firm does not have sufficient assets to pay liabilities of the business. Sometimes partnership firm is coming under loss. At that time, all the partners have to pay the particular business obligations, whatever the payments are remain, right, from their personal properties too. Right? Simple. Every partner individually and collectively is responsible to the partnership firm. If loss is there because of one partner, all the partners are responsible for that, not only that one partner. So therefore the liability of each partner is unlimited. Sometimes they have to sell their personal assets. Last one, ownership and management of firm. Partners are owners of business and they do business, right, with the help of the other partners. So the management and the ownership is of partners, and management of business is done either by all partners or by one partner or by more than one partner. Repetitive things are there, but business can run by that means this type of the partnership firm can run by the one partner, right, with the help of the others, or sometimes with the help of the other partners the business will run. That's the end of the first lecture. We'll discuss the partnership deed and other points in the second lecture. If you are interested to take the admission in Param Guru Pathshala English Medium School or Sat Keval Vidya Mandir, you can contact our school. Phone numbers are given below, and also the particular email address is there. Thank you very much. Sat Keval Sahib.